G'day legends, Dem3Boyz Podcast is proudly sponsored by the Walloon Hotel. The publican Stewie, Keonie and the team have come on board in 2026 to make it a bigger and better year for us. So why not make it a bigger and better one for you? Stop into their amazing pub situated in the southeast Queensland town of Walloon with unreal meals, epic cash and meat price raffles, plus Saturday and Sunday events. Make sure this is on your bucket list when you're in the Ipswich region, and be sure to check out their massive new bottle shop and website for all menu and event updates at www.walloonhotel.com.au. We thank them for their support.
Dem3Boyz Podcast is also proudly supported by Jericho Australia. Need to trim your face or need help grooming that incredible beard that would make Chasing Your Mower, aka Jason Momoa himself, jealous? Head to Jericho Australia for all your beard trimmers and products. Make sure to use the code Dem3Boyz, that's DEM3BOYZ, all capitals, at checkout to receive your 15% discount. Let's make beards great again, legends.
Absolutely. G'day you deviates. Welcome to another episode of Dem3Boyz Podcast. If you want to send us a yobbo, yarn or shit fact, send one through to dem3boyspoddy at gmail.com. Or you can send one through to speakpipe.com/Dem3Boyz. We look forward to hearing all your yarns and your shit facts. Now let's get into another episode of Dem3Boyz Podcast. And fucking joy, lads. Woo! Play.
It's a Dem3Boyz podcast. Edel's got a beard straight out of Bundaberg. Jada's got the tan towns filling his words. Leroy with the ginger jeans represent. Three Aussies on the mic, chaos heaven sent. Yeah, these towns might be hick, little dusty, little rough, but at least we ain't stuck in C.I. Butcher or the Walk-In. Could be worse, and there's a Kiwi bloke Hayden still waiting on his merch. We keep it real, keep it raw, yeah, laughter's our church. It's the Dem3Boyz Podcast. Yeah, we run this town from Bundaberg to Townsville. Let the chaos go around. It's the Dem3Boyz Podcast. Chaos in the air. Laugh, cry, swear. We really don't care.
And welcome to Dem3Boyz Podcast, a place for listeners to have some everyday banter and get into your sports and shit facts.
And a bit of hoya in the middle of that.
We are.
And a place for listeners to get involved with some boxing and UFC.
And let's not forget about the little bit with all other shit. How the fuck are we, lads? It's been another minute.
Phenomenal.
Good.
Listeners, we have a surprise episode for you. We have the owner of Kuzzy Kutz, the newest barber shop in Walloon, joining us this evening. Keonie, how you doing there, legend?
Really good, really good. Thank you for inviting me to your podcast.
Ah, indeed, brother. So, you guys will hear some more about it, but if you're ever in the Walloon region, make sure you stop into Kuzzy Kutz and get yourself trimmed up, lined up, looking schmick. If you've got a nice, nice beard, nice head of hair on you, get in there and get yourself looking spunky, because we've got the best barber in Walloon here tonight on our podcast, legends. So, welcome.
Fucking A.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Kuzzy. Now, that's has to be fucking Kiwi, bro.
Yes, Kuzzy Kutz is Kiwi. Yeah.
So how long you been here in Australia for?
My whole life.
Oh, so you're Aussie born.
Aussie born.
Nice, love it.
Aussie born, New Zealand blood. There we go.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit like my daughter.
Almost looks fucking Asian too. I was just want to tell you. Almost. But it could just be the camera quality that I'm looking at as well. So that's, there could be that little bit of a mix up there.
No, I've had Korean multiple times. Don't worry about that.
I think it's the short hair at the front.
Yeah, it's like the Asian haircut with the mullet, Nah, that's all right. Welcome, brother.
Thank you.
Welcome.
Indeed. And at least, being Aussie born, at least we can't hold him to the title of being a sheep shagger because he's Aussie born. So
No, you still can. Sorry, it's in the blood.
Oh, so we have to
In the DNA.
Watch out for our Aussie sheep then. But fuck me. But no, he's recently just opened his first barber shop, his first business, after he's, got himself set up and, in the right tune of mind. So we'll tap into a few things and try and delve into how he got there and his journey on that pathway to opening his first shop. So yeah, brother, first thing I'd really want to ask would be, what makes your barber shop unique, would you say?
It makes it unique out of any other barbershop I've seen. Is probably that it's not a shop front, it's actually a room inside of hairdressers.
So renting one out?
Renting a room out.
Yep.
Out of the hairdressers. Another thing that makes it unique is there's a Kiwi bloke in it.
There's a Kiwi. Fair.
Hey, they all seem to cut hair good up here.
Oh yeah.
Do you serve piss out of it?
Yeah, I only serve good.
Yes.
Great
Yes.
noise.
Love it.
Yeah.
So you can go in,
Only
have a
beer.
tin, get your shit done. That's awesome. How old are you, brother?
20.
You're 20 years old and you've opened up your own fucking barber already.
Yeah,
I might have
that's-
to come
that's
see you when I'm
fucking
down that
sick.
way.
for sure.
That is so fucking cool.
Yeah, well, you're down here in a few weeks, so you'll
That's
be
what I'm
able to-
saying. Yeah.
Yeah, you'll be able to come down and get nicely fucking groomed and lined up and
Get ready for Alpha Fest.
yeah. Another amazing thing as well, you've got some great companies that have bearding products
Yes.
on show in your shop.
Yes.
Do you want to run through who? Because I've seen you went to a bearding expo too.
Yeah.
Do you want to run us through some of the things you got from them guys and who you've got in your shop?
Yeah. So I used the product for the beards is your sponsor, Jericho Australia.
Fuck yeah.
I chose Jericho Australia because they are probably the best beard brand I know in Australia, and it's military veteran brand, so I got to support the veterans
Indeed.
because the government doesn't.
No.
Absolutely fucking correct there, my
You've got
brother.
another veteran there. He's a Navy veteran.
Yeah.
So he knows exactly what you're on about there, bro. What other companies or brands, equipment-wise, are you running? Because I've seen you got some.
Yeah. So the other products, the hair products, is I'm running level 3. That's coming from Dateline Imports, the biggest imports of Australia. Level 3 just come into Australia not long ago. They're an American brand, but I love it because it's cheap for the customers and it's a really good product. Okay, so I use for the clippers and tools, I use Matsui and Babyliss. From my experience, I've used Babyliss for a while and I like their clippers, and Matsui also like their clippers. I've just started using them, but a number 2 brand for now that I've used. Their scissors is probably the best scissors I've used since my experience, so I like Matsui and Babyliss.
Oh, awesome.
So,
Are they Matsui and Babyliss? Are they Australian, US?
so
Brands.
Matsui's an Australian brand, where Babyliss is worldwide.
Okay.
So yeah. I actually picked up their newest clippers that just dropped. Not that I went to the expo. I pre-ordered them and they haven't even dropped in Australia yet. They're coming soon and I've picked them up.
Awesome.
Beautiful.
Nice.
A little bit of an exclusive there.
Yeah.
Well, like, what's the vibe or sort of atmosphere that you're looking to create in your barber shop that you would say that people would become accustomed to?
Friendly, welcoming, a person that's easy to speak to, and just a nice environment that you're just always in the conversation as well, not just sitting there waiting for a haircut and your barber's talking to the client, and you want to get the whole people involved, not just your client.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, I suppose from my personal experience, one thing that I separate a good barber to the average everyday walk-in is that if you've got that vibe, like you're going to the pub but you're paying for another service as well, or that's only an example, but going into an environment that you're comfortable in going, like I'm comfortable going to the pub. And if I go to the pub and there's a barber there, fucking mate, hook me up. And that's what makes things like what you're trying to do really unique as well. And customer connection is fucking huge, man.
Well, that's it. I just want to make people feel like when they're walking in, I don't want them to make them feel lost. I want them to make them feel welcome.
Yeah.
That's the whole goal.
So do you have say light music playing, or is it just you raw dog and cutting hair?
So it's not loud or bumping music. It's sort of a mix between a bit of rap, a bit of R&B, and a bit of slow music, just to keep the day going.
Bloody oath, yeah. No, because you don't
Just
want to
background music.
Yeah, you don't want to be in silence while you're doing it.
It's not incredibly loud where I can't hear myself. It's loud enough to have a bit of background noise and not be just me and the client talking.
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Yeah.
What specific clientele sort of are you trying to attract? Are you going for everyone and anything? Like, are you looking for male, female, obviously beards, no beards?
So there's no discrimination. Everyone's welcome.
Everyone's
welcome.
Beautiful. See, so ladies, if you ever, once again, if you're in the Walloon region, you
need your beard trimmed.
whether it be upstairs or downstairs, you're covered. Barbers are genuinely known as being obviously a male fielded hairdresser in a sense.
Yeah.
But so you do have experience cutting female hair?
I've had females come in just for the undercuts, and I've asked them, why would you come to a barbershop instead of a hairdresser's? And they said, I just like the more atmosphere of a barbershop.
Okay.
Okay, that's fair.
Bloody beautiful.
Oh, nice.
That's handy to know, because a lot of females, I don't know if they would or wouldn't go into a barbershop, and obviously they do, but for our listeners out there, that it's an all-inclusive barbershop, which is fucking amazing. And you are in a hairdresser's too, so...
Yeah, so they can get their colour done as well.
They can get their colour done, they can get a nice little chop from you, scoot into the next room, get a nice little colour going.
Yeah.
And in and out and in the same business, so phenomenal. What is the business that you are renting the room off to? Because obviously... they've done you a solid and given you a spot there if you want to shout them out.
Yeah, I'll shout out House of Halo. So
House of Halo.
They're fairly new to the Walloon as well. They just opened up maybe over a month ago.
Yep.
So they're fairly new as well.
Yep.
They just had the idea to rent. They had a few rooms there, and they had the idea to rent out a. They got a makeup artist as well there. So they do weddings and formals, and they pair together and they do.
That's sick, man. That's actually really smart on your behalf.
Come formal time, you could get the blokes and they could have the chicks.
Yeah, or weddings and all that kind of stuff. So the girls are in there getting their makeup and their hair and foils and fucking whatever they do. I don't know. All I know is it costs a fortune, and the blokes can go in there and get their trim up done as well.
And have a 10.
Bloody oath. It's a really smart business.
That's a win-win.
Yeah, well, they've sort of really did well with the hairdressers they've got there. They've got now they've got the barber, they've got the makeup artist, and then they've got the hairdressers as well.
Indeed. Yeah. For a young lad, that's a very business savvy, smart decision to do. Instead of and I'm not shitting on anyone that does their home studios and etc., or solo ventured setups. But you know, to have that, it's basically a triple whammy right there, lads. That,
Yeah, 100%.
No.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It's business smart
Yeah.
by having all of the services all in under one roof, basically. And I'm running that. That's fucking sick. That's
And
prime.
everyone's saving money on rent.
Yeah. Yeah.
Indeed.
What?
Lads, you got some questions for him, or
I do. I got fucking heaps.
fire away, brother?
Far away. All right. So I want to go back a little bit further. Right. You're only 20 years old. At what point in school, at what point in school did you turn around and say, I want to cut hair?
So the funny thing was I hated school and I wanted to get out. I didn't get
Most
out.
of us did.
Graduated. I ended up graduating, but the funny thing was I went to the office because they do like school-based apprenticeships, and I was like, what school-based apprenticeship do you have? And they're like, we got like a barbering school-based apprenticeship. I was like, okay, I'll go with that. And then I did that and I liked it, and now I'm here.
So when you took on that, how, and it's going to sound like a funny question, but how much did you get picked on at school because you were cutting hair in your hair-based apprenticeship? In your school-based apprenticeship?
So actually I had people like, they weren't really making fun of me of it. They were just like, it's different.
Yeah.
I had multiple people ask, is it really an apprenticeship? But
Yes,
So
it
is
is,
it
Joe.
a 4-year? Yeah, Joe. 4-year apprenticeship.
yeah, 4-year apprenticeship.
Yeah. And when did you finish that?
Last year in November.
November last year. So you've been a fully qualified
6 months.
hairdresser for 6 months.
Yeah.
Or barber, sorry, hairdresser. I've got to stop saying hairdresser because I know that it's fucking. I know that it's different. Yeah.
That's the room over, Ado.
I know. Okay, so you did your 4 years. Were you clearly weren't in school the whole 4 years that you were doing it?
Yeah, I was only in school for 2 years, and the rest,
Yep.
the 3 years I was out of school.
So what did you do as well while you were supporting yourself, trying to do an apprenticeship, or did you just do your apprenticeship?
Yeah, the apprenticeship was my first ever job. I've never
Right.
been a retail worker like at IGA or anything. It's always just been barbering. I've never
Yeah.
had a second job.
Yeah. Yeah,
Well,
nice.
technically you do now because you own your own business.
Yeah, I've never done a retail like in a work.
Yeah, we get what you mean, but I was just being a smart ass.
It doesn't end here, brother. If you're 20 years old and you've opened your first business already, look out. You're going to end up like me.
He's gonna have a lot on it. You'll have fucking 3 businesses by the end of fucking 22.
No, it'll become it'll be a franchise in no time,
Yeah.
man. You're going to have fucking Kuzzy Kutz like all over Australia, New Zealand. Man. Especially with haircuts like yours, half Asian, half Aussie. I don't know how to explain your haircut, but I suppose that rolls into my next question: who cuts your hair? Because if it's you, mate, you need to sack yourself and or get a better mirror.
So actually, it's my ex-manager from my old job.
Oh, that's why. See, he's doing him dirty.
Yeah,
He's
yeah.
doing
So
it
they're
Fucking off,
filthy,
I'm going
yeah.
to cut your hair like shit.
Yeah. No, that's
Hey, you want to work my joint? I'll give you a fucking jagged edge.
yeah.
Zigzags
Yeah.
like Bart Simpson.
Yeah.
Fucking
Nah, that's cool. Alright, Jaden, it's your turn now. I've been
it's
sold
pretty
the
much-
poor fella enough.
Well, it's pretty much the only questions I was really had up until this point that we sort of didn't really hit was what got you into it and all that sort of stuff. I don't really have anything outside of that. You kind of nailed every question I had written down.
So where do you see yourself in 5 years, right? So you've only just recently started your own business. What prospects do you see yourself doing in 4, 5, 6 years down the track? Like, are you wanting to expand into something really big, or just keep it small and local, just to yourself?
Well, hopefully 6 years' time I'll have a franchise and not be able to work. That'll be good. That'll be the end goal. But at least by 6 years, at least want to have more than like 3 shops.
Yeah.
open.
Yeah.
And that,
Franchising is a little bit, it's a different beast, that one. Franchising is you step away from cutting hair and doing the hands-on sort of stuff, and then once you start
faith in other
franchising, you've got managers and all the rest of it, business owners, but then all you're doing is pushing paper. So choose your words. Choose your career.
Well, I've seen a lot of things with franchises like ruin a business like yours because you're trying to go too big, too quick, and the skill that you got at your shop doesn't necessarily transfer over to the other
100%,
shops.
yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
And I guess
That's good. That's a good aspiration, man. At 20 years old, I wish I had those kind of aspirations to be able to start my own business and get into all that kind of stuff. But
Not
at
jump
20,
not jump on a boat with a bunch of seamen.
yeah.
but
Copping
no,
it from every direction.
that kind of rolls into my next one as well, because I have seen you've been pumping the social media aspect as well of it. But how do you think you're going to build like a loyal community of customers, and like how are you leveraging social media to get that goal completed?
Probably to help with the locals is just want to get involved with more of the community. So I just wish to help out wherever I can, or support anyone wherever I can, or
Yep. So, like, say with students and say pensioners, obviously, do you have, sort of student discount, pensioner discount? As weird as it sounds, like, and I know it's, you're a barber shop, you've got to make money, but you know how you go and get a coffee, and they've got like, say, the coffee cards, and you'll sit there and you buy fucking 10 coffee and you can get a free coffee.
Yeah.
Would you consider even having like a loyalty program to your customers where you can sit there and be like, hey guys, if you come for 10 trims or 10, whatever it is, or 10 beard things or whatever, like we'll give you 50% off, or something like that.
Yeah, that is the I do want a loyalty program that will be coming along soon. But like you said, with the pensioners, students, I do. There's a different price between the pensioners, high schools, and primary schools. Even kids under 5.
Yep.
It's like nearly like $20, and then for pensioners it's 25, and then for high school students I think it's around 30. I also do because I'm right next to the military base. I support any military person who comes in through with a 20% off.
Beautiful.
Does that include vets?
Yes. Yep.
Excellent.
That includes veterans or people still serving.
Excellent.
Awesome.
Love it.
What a weird question, and it's not a weird question, but probably one that you've anticipated starting up the business, because you obviously have bookings and everything like that. Like, what's your strategy for when you get walk-ins?
We're still figuring that out.
Yeah.
So with bookings is very consistently.
Yep.
So I was booked out on Sunday, so I had no room for walk-ins, but not many people really walked in on Sunday anyways. Walk-ins, I do explain to them, and then if a walk-in comes before my appointment, I do them, and if my appointment comes, I explain to them, I'm going to be like another 5 minutes.
Right. Yeah. No. That's once again you'd have to. With a small business, you've got to be up front, especially with
Communication is key, baby.
Yeah.
One of that caper as well, because you could be sitting there for say half an hour, 40 minutes, and no one's in there, and you've got a booking say in 20 minutes, and then 15 minutes before it, someone walks in.
Yeah.
So that's where I was just sort of sitting there thinking like, okay, well if you do randomly just get that, okay, I've got me appointment at 2:00 and someone walks in at 1:45. Like, yeah, how you tackle that? But no, that's a good strategy, brother.
Yeah.
Like,
What really drives you, or what's driven you to open up your own barber? Like a lot of guys of your age, they'll just go and work for somebody, cop a wage, and then go home.
Or do it out of their garage.
Yeah. So what's really what has been your number one drive to be able to open up your own store? Because that's a big leap,
Especially
and it's not only a big leap in your own abilities, considering that you've only just finished your apprenticeship and all that kind of stuff, but it's also costly as well. So to open up your own store and to stock it and to get all the right equipment and the chairs and the all that kind of shit, and you would know by now how fucking expensive that is, right? So what sort of, I guess my question is, what drove you to go, yep, I'm going to invest everything that I have into this business and hope that it really takes off?
So that's why this room that rented, that the hairdressers offered, that's where I really wanted to push and get it, because it'd be a lot more cheaper and easier to open the room than it would be to open a shop, because it'd be less expensive, there's less overheads, and it's just a lot easier for me. With my passion to open a room instead of just keep working for a wage is, I saw myself stuck, just keep getting consistently the same amount and just being bored in the one place, and I wanted to switch it up, and it was a big leap, but I'm actually really happy that I took that jump and went through with it. You will never, for 3 days working there so far, you will never see me work for wage ever again.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed, because you were you were out at Ripley.
I was out at Ripley. I was out at Ripley for a year, and I will say, thanks to them, I wouldn't be where I am now, but I just couldn't see myself working for the wage for the whole life.
Indeed.
It's not much.
Was there a challenge finding that right premises to locate yourself, or did it actually flow really easily and sort of just not fall into your lap, but
the opportunity arose and you just jumped it
at the right time?
I think it was right place, right time. So we were looking for a shop. We were actually looking at that shop because we thought no one was in there. So I kept walking when I saw someone was in there, but my dad went through and said there's rooms rentable, and then he come to me, and we went up there the next day talking to them about it, and then they said there was someone else looking at the room, so she said we will push the other lady to see if she wants it or not. The next night, that night, they texted, they said the lady doesn't want it, do you want it? And I jumped on it straight away.
Good man.
And this probably just fell in my lap at the right time. It just come above while we were still looking for a shop.
Just meant to be.
That's it?
Yeah.
No, that's bloody awesome.
That's fucking sick.
And I just want to ask one question too. Back when you were saying before about you wanting to help the community and stuff, would you get involved in the Shape for a Cure and all that sort of stuff?
Oh, 100%. 100%.
Fuck yeah.
Sick.
I'll go for a skillet.
A what? A what?
Skull
What
and
the fuck
mullet.
is that?
So it's basically, Ado, it's me and you on top with that dirty mullet behind him.
Dude, I don't have fucking hair, so...
They won't shave the back.
Nah.
What, not even the crack? Nothing? Fucking hell. God.
He didn't say he had Manscaped products, Ado.
No manscaping.
Nah.
What would you say that your favourite sort of haircut would be? What would you say that you're either the most skilled in, or the one that you actually really enjoy doing on a person, whether they have super long hair, super short hair, whether it just be taper fades and lining up, or whatever it be? What would your favourite?
So it sort of varies between the person. So it's not really the haircut, it's more of the person. I love, no matter what they're getting done, if you're a really good person to talk to, I love your haircut. And
How'd you meet this clown then?
No. You got no fucking hair up top.
No, but I got some hair down here, mate. You'll be lining me up for sandstone points, boys, so don't worry about that. She'll be getting fucking... Should be getting fucking schmick, don't worry about that. But what about your ideal co-adventure with another company? Who would you really, really like to have on board with you, either sponsoring you or supporting you, or you know, that you can put out in your shop that you're like, you know, these guys, if I could have them 110% backing me, who would you like on board with you?
So there is one hair that I love cutting, and that is beards. For a person that doesn't have one, I love beards. I love doing them. It just says that people that don't grow beards just love to cut beards.
Yeah, but you got a nice little dirty Sanchez, mate.
He does.
Yeah. That's the only thing I can grow. But I love beards.
An Asian that looks like a Mexican.
Yeah.
Joe Dirt Asian.
Who's Kiwi and born in Australia.
Yeah. It's fucking all four of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I just love beards, and so that's why I really went with Jericho. And I can't get off Jericho. I've used them for a while. I've got their shampoos, the oils, and the butters, and I've just loved them. I've absolutely loved Jericho.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
I love it. Like, we used it at Ripley, but I pushed it to get into Ripley. I was like, oh man, you really need Jericho. You need to smash it out. And they got it in, eventually. And I just love working with beards, and when they come in and do the beards, I just for the haircut, I'm like, oh, do you want a beard trim or line up or anything? I'll do it. And then I give them the whole package. I shampoo their beard, I oil it, I put some butter in it, make it look real sharp.
Yeah.
Do a haircut.
Beautiful.
Fuck
No one wants to walk out of a shop with a straggling beard.
Indeed.
Just the fresh
Yeah,
air.
yeah, like
You
this.
gotta clean it up.
Indeed.
Mine's scraggly at the moment.
Righto, so, like, what software do you use for, like, bookings, inventory, and, like, point of sale?
So the easiest thing I've used is Square. That's the easiest thing I've used. Because a lot of people use those little square things at the markets, and they're like, "Oh, pick those up for like $50." And I was like, "Okay, well, maybe I should use that."
So is that little FPOS?
Yeah, that little FPOS thing.
Yep.
And then with receipts, you just text them the receipt or email the receipt. Not many people ask for receipts anyways, but Square appointments and Square is what I use. And it's probably the easiest thing I've ever used.
And, like, how do you, like, sort of handle your day-to-day sort of operations while you're still cutting? So say if you're getting bookings coming in, like scheduling, cleaning, supply, sort of restock, how do you sort of manage all that sort of?
So with the restock products, I check over every week, seeing how many products I've got. And then I try and aim for at least a restock once a month. And then people can just book online as well, or they call up. I've had a few random people book in.
Yep.
I've had a few notifications.
So do you have obviously like a voicemail thing that, like, say if they ring up and you're mid fucking beard trim, they can just be like, hey, how you going? Just want, you know, a haircut or a beard trim or a righty-right. Can they just leave a message for you? You can get back to them, or?
Yeah, either I'll call them back or they can just leave me a message. If they don't leave me a message, I will call them back. But if they do, I'll just book them in and then flick them a message through and saying we're booked.
Yeah, awesome. So there you go. If he's busy, legends, he will still get back to you.
I'll get back to everyone.
Awesome.
Everyone.
Ado, you've got a few in the pipeline there, mate. What do you got? You're muted, by the way. Cheers, legend.
Sorry about that. Yeah. So you were talking earlier about how you love to do beards and facial men's sort of stuff as well. So you obviously use. Do you do cutthroating as well?
Yeah, I do a cutthroat.
I did see one of his cutthroat ones get put on his social medias. Yesterday, I think it was.
One of the days. Full shave. I do full face shaves or beard line-ups. I trim them up and then I ask if they want to use cutthroats because some people are very sensitive to the straight razor. But if they say go ahead, I just gives a much more cleaner lineup with the razor.
It does, like, and it is a really smooth, clean finish.
Yeah.
And I love, like, whenever I go into a barber, I love getting a cutthroat because of just that sheer cleanliness of the finish.
Yeah.
You don't
But-
get the stubble the very next morning.
Yeah, but I suppose the question, every time I'm sitting in that chair and I'm getting that cutthroat right, the thing that always comes through my mind every single time is how hard would it be for them just to go, oh, whoops,
Fuck it
right?
up.
So, like, has that ever crossed your mind where you get a really shit client and you just go, oh, it's tempting? Yeah, like,
So yeah, the straight razor, it's just one blade, no safety, no nothing, and it's just one slip, one slide, and it's a cut.
Yeah.
Skin tags, it's very easily to knock them off. I've knocked a few off a couple of times. Most of the
no,
guys.
I'm not talking about skin. I'm talking about knocking someone off completely, like just
Neck.
just hard. Because the reason why
trying
I
to
asked
get in
that
real
question
close.
because the reason why, like, if my ex-wife went in for a thing, mate, I would pay you triple just to, like just knock it off.
Accidental blade.
Just an accidental slip, like somebody knocks you. Oh fuck, sorry about that.
Well, the insurance would go up.
It is not hard to slip and cut someone. It is not.
Yeah.
Because that
Have
way,
you done it? Have you accidentally cut someone?
I haven't cut someone, but I have had a skin tag. I have not.
Skin tags are different. You know.
They normally say
Do-
thank you afterwards, but
Do they bleed like a bitch when they do?
skin tags, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like taking a board off, really, isn't it, with
Yep.
a fucking razor blade.
Was it intimidating learning to actually use?
Yeah, what's the process of learning?
It was very intimidating to use the thing. Like my old boss said, look, he's like, as long as you cut yourself, not the client, you're winning. I was like, well,
So, do they still do the thing on the balloon now, or like is that how you? You
no,
learn?
they don't- well, where I used to work, they don't do the balloon. They don't do the balloon. They do like, oh, you're figuring it out on the client. They just throw you on the deep end.
Damn.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, get fucked. Get fucked.
Imagine a dude using the fucking straightie for the first time, like, comes up to you and he's like, you'd be like, no, Joe.
Like, you're not.
Nah, Joe.
Fuck right
when I was-
on.
Ah,
Get your
Felicia.
boss. Get your boss right now, he's doing it.
When I was learning, I wasn't shaking. I was just stiff. So it wasn't the wrist. It was more the hand. It was.
Right.
It wasn't they was just stiff.
Because I did see when you were doing the one that you did post, like, you sort of, like, pinch or hold the skin as you're going down. Is that that's obviously a method you were taught. That's obviously to sort of stretch the skin.
It's
and-
like when you're shaving. So when people go underneath, you're shaving yourself. So when you're shaving, you're usually looking up. So that's stretching the skin. But not many people look up during shave. So you got to come down and stretch the skin yourself.
Roger.
Cause
So yeah, if you had some prick just willy-nilly and just like sitting down and he's got some flabby shit there, you go, Joe.
Have you ever done it on yourself?
No, I wouldn't. I wouldn't use a straight.
He doesn't have a beard, remember?
No, but I'm saying, like,
He's got nothing on these fucking sides.
I'd never use a straight razor on yourself.
It might actually encourage some growth
It
there,
probably
brother.
would.
You know, the old.
Yeah.
Is that a true fact?
I was going to say, is that a myth or is that a
myth
fact?
or is that a true fact where, you know how people say, like, when you're 13, 14, 15, shave and shave and shave and you'll end up getting a beard. Is that correct or is that...
Well, it ended up working for me. It fell at the little filthy nose.
So what?
It off and it just grew thick.
So what happened to the rest of it then, Bruss?
You
It
know,
was
shave
never
the
there.
rest- you know,
There's a few little hairs going on around there, but I just shaved it off because it just looked ugly.
Rog, so would you say it's myth or would you say it's correct?
I reckon it's correct.
You reckon
I
it's
reckon
correct?
it's correct.
There you go. 14, 15-year-olds, you shouldn't be listening to this podcast anyway because we sink a lot of fucking tins. But if you do,
Well, so I always
David.
told my daughter, right, if you keep shaving your legs away, they're just going to end up like hairy ass mother, because she used to shave like all the time. And she goes, oh, no, that's a myth, that's a myth. No. So now I'm talking to a full-blown barber, you're telling me that it's actual legit. It's not a fucking myth.
Well, yeah, it's not a myth. Like, not only that it grows thicker and it grows quicker as well. So when girls are shaving their legs, it grows
shit.
quick.
So if I keep so why is it that when I shave my head it doesn't grow thicker and I'm still going fucking bald, bruss?
So with the head, that's more of a genetic.
Oh, there you go.
So if you've had
No, that's not the answer I was after.
I don't have the answer.
But by the look of it, Jade has been shaving since he was fucking 3.
Yeah. Yeah, he's had that beard since he was 8.
Yeah.
Beard,
And I shaved at Christmas. Back to brand new.
Wowzers.
Oh,
There you go. There you go. So, yeah, don't send your ex-wife in because he won't do the job for you.
no. Insurance will just go through the roof.
Oh, don't worry about it. The accidents happen too.
They
You
do.
just mop it up and send it out the back.
Out the back door.
Yeah.
No insurance needed.
Yeah. That's awesome, man. What support family wise? Like, have you got a missus or anything like that?
So I've had support from everyone. So mum and dad, my missus and her family and my brothers, they've all come in and supported the business.
Yeah,
Everyone
fuck yeah.
has come in and supported.
The community too. Like,
I've had a lot of people come from Walloon just randomly walk in and see the flags and say, "Oh, I just saw the flag. I just thought I'd come in." And I thank them for their support. I've had an awesome 3 days just working because I worked Friday to Sunday and had the Monday off, and I could not thank the community enough.
Yeah.
and that's in the first week. Too,
Yeah, that was just in the first 3
word
days.
of mouth will definitely help spread
Oh
that.
yeah, yep.
Like I've already teed up the twins. The twins are going to go down there and get some cuts off him as well. As I said, I'm gonna get lined up for Sandstone Point. She's going to be on Schmick. I'll even get. There's not much there now because I've already shaved it, but we'll get the top nice and wig chopped up there.
Nice and smooth.
Yeah, buffed out. As you
Bit of polishing cream.
Yeah, but that's one thing I will say, and I know there is a bunch of the locals in Walloon that listen to this podcast. Please, and fucking thank you. Head down to Kuzzy Kutz and get yourself sorted. Get yourself a chop. Get yourself your beard sorted, your head sorted, whatever it may be, because to see someone of Keonie's fucking age that is venturing out and taking a big leap as a young fella to starting his own business is very commendable.
Yeah.
It's
ballsy.
It's ballsy. It needs to be respected, and it needs to be rewarded on his behalf. That people around everywhere, not just here, but everywhere that listen, get behind him and support him, because it's a scary fucking thing. Like, we've all. Well, I don't know if you have, Jados, and this is no disrespect to you. We've started our own businesses and we've went out on ourselves, and you got to do your tax, you got to do your products, you got to rent, you got to do this, you got to do that, you got business expenses. It's a very daunting fucking thing to just come across.
I was a sole trader there for a little while. Wasn't for me.
It's daunting. Like it's not something that someone who is not confident in their own skills or capabilities to be able to do. So the fact that you've got out there and done it, brother, I commend you massively.
Especially at your age, man. 20,
yeah, I was going to say that.
Going out on your own at 20 is fucking insane, bruss.
Yeah.
And I've been in business for a lot of fucking years, man, and
longer than you've been alive.
as I said earlier, like if I went into business at 20, like it's mind blowing. I mean, the first time I went into business, that was fucking scary enough as it is, and I've been able to grow my little empire myself to be able to almost semi-retire now. So you being 20, and you know, in 20 years, man, I really fucking hope that your empire just grows and grows and grows, and you're going to make a fuckload of mistakes, brother, and I promise you those mistakes are going to be the backbone of you succeeding, because you know, every mistake that you make, you learn from that, and then you alter, you make changes to really make sure that everything that you do fucking succeeds. And as long as you stick with the motto of bite off more than you could chew and chew like fuck, you'll get to a point like me where you'll have so much on your plate that you just can't keep up. But you'll succeed in it, and you'll just keep fucking punching through it, and that's how you become successful. Just by going through not only the good times. The good times are fucking brilliant, man. They're fucking insane. But it's the bad times that are going to define you. Those bad times, man, where you just go, fuck, I just want to go and work for some cunt and just do it and just cop a wage, and you know, I don't have to worry about taxes, I don't have to worry about wages, I don't have to worry about super, like all that kind of stuff. You know, as it all unfolds later on down the track for you, yeah, you'll learn a lot. But doing it at an age that you're doing it now, you know, when you are 30, dude, you'll probably have 3 or 4 shops open and be fucking successful as shit. So, fucking hats off to you, brother. I really hope it does fucking move forward for you.
Oh, cheers to that, my brother.
Yeah. From one businessman to another.
Yeah.
Hey, you might have a new neighbour at Agnes Waters in the next 10 years, Bruss.
You want to have some coin?
Here's like a 4-story joint.
Yeah.
And a barber shop on the bottom floor.
Yeah.
Bottom and 3 up top.
Yeah.
No, but once again, it's definitely something to be commended on, brother. Like, I respect and absolutely give you massive fucking high praises for your courage, and you're willing to better your fucking future in the field that you're in. And I wish you the absolute bloody best, mate.
Yeah.
Because, yeah, it takes balls to do what you're doing, and
Fucking oath.
You've jumped that fucking fence and you've gone, you know what?
I'm here now.
Let's fucking run it straight and see how we go. So, massive, massive hats off to you there, brother.
You're not going to go anywhere if you just keep thinking about it. Maybe. I don't know. You just got to go in for it.
Yeah.
Indeed.
Yeah.
Also,
Yeah, you're never going to know if you don't give it a crack, you know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
you know, the only way you're going to know whether you're going to make it or not is by actually doing it.
Yeah.
And that's what's the definition or the defining moment between people who take a business and people who don't. You know, it's those people that go, fuck it, I'm going to invest in this. And as I said earlier on in the podcast, man, it's a lot of fucking money. And like you laid out a fuckload of money, whether you borrowed it from parents, friends, banks, whoever, right? It's still a lot of coin that you're putting in out of your pocket. And if it doesn't work out, well, you know, you lose. But you know, you do everything you can to make sure that it fucking kicks off and continues on.
Yeah.
And that's why, once again, I hope and wish that the community, the broader aspect of people as well, get behind him and book your fucking self in to Kuzzy Kutz in Walloon. Get down there, get yourself some fucking haircuts, get yourself some fucking beards trimmed and looking fucking schmick, washed, beard buttered, oiled. You've got the hairdressers next door that you can get sorted, girls. You can get some, you know, little undercuts and everything that you need done over at Kuzzy Kutz, and you can jump next door, you can get some colours done, you just can look beautiful, you can get your makeup done. Lads who are about to go...
I know where you're going after your beard trim, cunt. Straight to the makeup shop.
I'll be going into the
needs it.
makeup. I'll be going into the makeup shop before a Friday night at the Balloon.
He'll come out of fucking. He'll go from ginger to a. I don't know. What's another cut? Blue.
Yeah, no, I was about to say, don't fucking tempt me. I'll get this cunt to dye me beard properly and I'll actually be a brownie, boys, like this.
Nah, man,
Make it blue and then you can be Papa Smurf.
Fuck you.
Yeah, he'll dye it blue and then he'll be running.
Don't listen to this.
He'll be running around the streets going, "I'm blue. If I were green, I would die." And you wouldn't hear the end of it.
But no, fucking. Overall, once again, I think that what I can throw down is, once again, I'm proud of you, brother. I'm really as a mate, I'm genuinely fucking proud of you, and I wish you all the fucking best with your future prospects going forward. And just keep working hard, keep being a good motherfucker and being positive, because I believe in you, and I reckon you're absolutely gonna fucking smash goals. And so do the lads. I know that.
Yeah, but it sounds like you should be kicking ass.
Yeah, they're all about getting behind fucking, people who are actually putting in a fucking good effort here. Same as our listeners. We've trained them to focus on fucking being the best person that they could possibly be.
Yeah.
And that's what you're putting in your everyday there, brother. So, fucking super proud of you. Absolutely fucking kick goals.
What are you trying to
100%.
say? Do you reckon your motivation got through to him?
We motivate people, Joe. We don't know
we do.
where the motivation lies in their hearts and their bellies.
Yeah.
But,
The only thing I would say, dude, fucking get a haircut. Fuck me.
yeah.
I don't know.
It's all about the back.
I don't know how
Just
to
from the
take
ears
it.
down, he reckons.
It's all about the back.
I'm get rid of that Asian looking fucking thing at the front.
Little fucking
Yeah,
fuck.
prop
Looks
it
like
up a little,
zigzag bowl cut.
Yeah. Or get a real fucking haircut.
That's what it's all about. You know?
Yeah, skullet. Yeah, just wants to skull
Joe
it.
wants me to see the skullet.
But no,
good on you, man.
This has been an amazing fucking episode with Keonie from Kuzzy Kutz. Once again, if you're ever in Walloon, please head down to the shop. It is in the main street, just across from the fucking pub, 12 Queen Street, Walloon. Head there. You can find him on the socials too. Kuzzy Kutz on Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok. That's KUZZYKUTZ.
TZ.
Yeah.
Forgot how to spell that for a sec.
There is also
Fuck.
kuzzykutz@gmail.com. If you'd like to flick him an email, something on the socials, jump out there and book yourselves in there. Thank you so much for jumping on here, brother.
No,
and
thank you for
having
inviting
an
me.
amazing
Thank
episode.
you.
Fucking
Thanks for
round of
inviting me.
applause for Kuzzy.
Round of applause.
He deserves that round of applause. Yeah, no, that's it. That's all you get.
Get there.
That's all anyone ever gets, man. Don't stress. It's not a personal thing.
What everyone gets. He just cuts it halfway in the dog.
Yeah.
Doesn't even blend it out or nothing. Just
Nah.
Straight up
Yeah.
focus.
That's it. You're done.
But my motivation, boys, is off the back of Keonie here, the absolute fucking legend. And motivation to you legends out there would be to build a successful business. You need to start small, but dream big. So start small, dream big. You can put anything in your mind into fucking motion, as long as you've got that commitment there. And you don't need to straight away be thinking you're going to be a multi-million-dollar fucking empire. Start small, dream big. And you'll get there in the end with some hard work and dedication and commitment. So put that into your fucking dailies and your lives, and a lot more of you will be successful instead of being successful for someone else.
100%.
Yep.
Fucking oath.
Fuck yeah, boys.
Were you waiting for me to interject on that, or?
I know what you're like.
Yeah, well. Nah, I'll leave that. I'll leave it at that.
Right.
No, that's well said. Well said, brother.
Indeed,
Well
well,
said.
thank you, legends.
Thanks, boys. Ooh, fuck, it's coming. Oh, and thanks, Kuzzy, for coming on, brother.
Indeed.
Muchly appreciated.
Thank you, Dem3Boyz, for inviting me out here. I would have never known if you guys were sponsored by Jericho and Malone. So
I know,
And
right?
now he's got some fun.
Now I've
Crazy
got
world.
some
Now
merch.
he's got some merch.
Crazy
Fucking
world,
Jericho,
right?
Come and
Merch.
merch. Dem3Boyz, let's go,
Dem3Boyz.
baby.
Let's go.
That's